What is it that makes him so good on hard courts in particular?
It's fundamentally three shots. The serve that we talked about that has got better and better. He changed the way his footwork almost on the serve, and now he's got the power and the precision. And then from the back of the court, the forehand and backhand, he's able to generate so much power with those long leads.
First of all, Jannik, I don't really like you anymore. To be fair, I lost to you 9 times in a row. It's not. No, but
I've never played, in my opinion, anyone who played like Jannik today.
It's pretty tough to make him miss or hurt him. He was bloody good tonight.
Never seen anything like it. You don't see anything like it when they're going through the draw. When you play her, that's almost like things are in 2x speed.
I just got my ass kicked today. If Jannik will keep this level, it doesn't really matter who will be there.
Jannik is better than me. Yeah, by far the best. He's in a different universe right now to anyone else.
When somebody's playing unbelievable, so they're playing naked, and he's absolutely playing naked right now.
And Djokovic in the blender. You come up with Sinner because he kind of plays, to their style, a modern, version of what Joker did, what Andre does, ball control offense.
That is Brad Gilbert, former world number 4, the man who coached Andre Agassi to multiple Grand Slams, and he cannot find better words to describe what Jannik Sinner is doing to the tour right now.
Half a step late, basically, in any shot. So it's very as simple as that. He was just a level or more better than I was, and I was just, not sharp enough, not reactive enough, not balanced enough to play him. And that's it.
I think he's still the best player in the world. I do believe that. I think he is. I do believe there's only 2, maybe 3 guys, probably 3 guys with Novak. You have to give Novak who can challenge him.
Novak Djokovic, 24-time Grand Slam champion, saying he was not reactive enough. Alexander Zverev, a Grand Slam champion in his own right, walking out of a Wimbledon final and calling Sinner the best player in the world. So, what is this guy actually doing, and why are legends running out of words to describe?
I knew mentally that today I had to raise my level, which I've done, so I'm very happy. I'm glad that my team puts myself in the best possible position to perform in this way, and so of course I'm happy where
5 Grand Slam titles. Australian Open 2024, US Open 2024, Australian Open 2025, Wimbledon 2025, and Wimbledon 2026 back-to-back, defeating Alexander Zverev 6-7, 7-6, 6-3, 6-4 in the final. He turned 24 this year. He has won as many Grand Slams combined as every other Italian player in history put together.
And how good was Sinner's first serve, by the way?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy, doesn't face a break point against a guy you said is breaking 36% on the year.
Yeah.
I thought he did an incredible job. It was a high-level match, very interesting to watch, but it was all about court position for both.
Gilbert, previewing the final, made a simple point about serve dominance that told the whole story. 9 straight matches against Zverev, dominated on serve every single time. That is not luck, that is a pattern. And that pattern is what Sinner has built across his entire season in 2026. 44 wins and just 3 losses.
And you kind of feel like if you put Andre and Djokovic in the blender, you come up with Sinner because he kind of plays, to their style, a modern, version of what Joker did, what Andre does, ball control offense.
Let's actually break this down, because Gilbert is not just reaching for a flashy compliment. He spent years coaching Agassi. He knows exactly what Agassi's game looked like from the inside. The refusal to step back from the baseline, the flat, clean ball striking, the efficiency.
The young guys coming up, that young group of guys, who do you think has the best style and why?
I think if we talk only about tennis, Sinner. The way he hits the ball, his timing, his ability to never move back. For me, is an Agassi, but modern in the style.
Yeah.
Because the guy never steps back. Because
ball striking is amazing.
Ball striking is a joke. He cuts the trajectories all the time. He plays so fast, and it looks normal when he does it. It doesn't look like an effort. Now it's not only about tennis to be a champion, as you know, but tennis-wise, I think he's the most impressive.
Agassi himself recognizes the similarity. 8 Grand Slams. One of the only 8 men to complete the career Grand Slam. And when he watches Sinner play, this is what he reaches for. The language of someone who constantly maximizes, who never hits a ball he does not need to, who takes over and never looks back.
Is we don't have to play those
guys. And you know what's bad? That's not happening against Sinner. I mean, there's no breathing. You don't know if he's left-handed or right-handed when he's throwing blows off either wing.
That is Agassi explaining what Sinner does to opponents from lived experience. When both wings are equally dangerous, there is no safe direction. The court mentally shrinks. And once the court shrinks, the doubt begins.
Well, you know, when you look at a number like 10 out of 12, you go, you know what, it wouldn't have been bad if it was 15 out of 20, because that's a number, and he has such a heavy ball. He did a couple of times, he come in on the volley, and it's just easy work. And that's another part that Alcaraz is doing so well at his age. I feel like Sinner can continue to add to his.
And again, Gilbert said Sinner is nowhere near the finished product, at 24, with 5 Grand Slams. That single sentence should worry every player on tour.
Today against Jannik at all?
No, not really. It was a good old blowout. There's not much I could do.
Novak Djokovic has won 24 Grand Slams. He is the greatest returner in men's tennis history. He has played and beaten virtually everyone across 4 decades of professional tennis. And he just lost to Center in straight sets for the 5th consecutive time.
Get to grips with first serve.
You cannot attack his first serve. I mean, you can try to read it, block it, chip it, get it back in play. Very unpredictable serve, great variety, great balance, great pop. He's using his height extremely well. Also, second serve very deep in the box. A lot of rotation. He can go for speed. He doesn't make many double faults, so he's just super solid, and he backs it up with first aggressive shot. So if you play a shorter return, you know, you're again on your back foot, so it's really tough to play him.
Sit with that. You cannot attack his first serve. This is Djokovic saying that. The man who has built his entire career on attacking return of serve. Saying there is a first serve he cannot attack.
Half a step late, basically, in any shot, so it's very simple.
Half a step late on every shot in a Grand Slam semi-final.
Today I was just unable, I didn't have time. Didn't have time to really regroup and reset. He was just at cruising speed and I couldn't catch him.
He called it a good old blowout, Djokovic, in his own press conference, using those exact words to describe what Sinner did to him on the biggest stage in men's tennis.
Basically all the stats tell us that Jannik dominated that match completely. The score also says the same. Novak was slow today, he was moving slowly. His forehand broke down, he missed a lot of forehands. And more than that, and I think even those two things are also a consequence of a mindset that he had coming up to the match. I don't feel that he came to the match to dominate and to win. Of course he wanted to win, no doubt, but he was lacking a lot in tension. And he played this match without enough intention of play. You cannot afford to do that against Jannik Sinner. The problem is, he did this a
Patrick Mouratoglou coached Serena Williams to 10 Grand Slam titles. He has built careers at the highest level of the sport for 20 years. And when he looks at Sinner's game, this is his conclusion. No weakness. Technically, tactically, none. He posted this breakdown after the Wimbledon 2026 semi-final. Because when you understand Sinner's game, his early ball contact, his baseline depth, his serve variety, the result makes total sense. Most players at this level have a side you can push the ball to, a direction where the reply is shorter, slower, slightly more attackable. Sinner removed that. Mouratoglou says it plainly, both wings hurt you equally, there is no safe side.
Yeah, Sinner going out was huge, and I mean, I don't know if you called him out enough on that, though, by the way.
Even Agassi, when he was most critical of Sinner this year, after Sinner's shock early exit at Roland Garros 2026, never once touched the game itself. His line was, there's no excuse for him to run into a wall at 1:45. That is a criticism about preparation and physical management on a hot Paris day. The backhand, the serve, the movement, Agassi left all of that completely alone.
I know it's not the result you were looking for, but can you take some consolation in like the level that you were playing all tournament?
Yeah, I think overall, compared to where I was last year, it's obviously a very different championship for me. And yeah, of course, I would have loved to lift the trophy, but he was better than me today, and he deserves to win.
Alexander Zverev is a Grand Slam champion, an Olympic gold medalist, one of the biggest servers in the sport. He made his first Wimbledon final in 2026 and played some of the best grass court tennis of his career getting there. He still lost in 4 sets.
Play in the world, I do believe that. I think he is. I do believe there's only 2, maybe 3 guys, probably 3 guys with Novak. You have to give Novak that who can challenge him. And all of us have to be working for that goal, and I'll continue working for that goal. And I think I've challenged him today. Not enough, obviously, because I still sit here as a loser, as the loser of the match. But I will continue doing that, and could have gone 5 as well. But yeah, I think that's the goal, and that's what I'm working on my game for. You know, there was always like this conversation, who will be the third guy, and the search of the third guy. I've kind of, the last couple of years, I've always been the third guy, but I was just far away from those 2. But I've always been number 3 in a way.
Even Zverev's pre-match plan for beating Sinner, get into a grind, force him to take chances, tells you what everyone on tour already knows. Nobody walks in with a clean, tactical answer. Nobody has identified a shot pattern that consistently breaks him down, a surface that exposes him, or a style of play that reliably puts him under pressure. The best plan available is to make the rallies long and uncomfortable and hope he blinks first. The problem is that Sinner is built for long and uncomfortable conditions. Most nights, he does not blink. He just keeps hitting.